someone on TikTok put together this PowerPoint. Disclaimer, ignore the grammatical errors and the formatting issues. I did not put this together, but it is pretty good. So, the background, Meredith, shut up. We have the start of the show that was started because Sheena, right here, this lady, oh my god, wow, this is on topic. Um, the show started because she was one of Eddie Cibrian's mistresses, who is the ex-husband of Brandy Glanville, former Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. Eddie ended up marrying Leanne Rhymes, and they are still together. So, follows her and these clowns that work at Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant, Sir Tom Sandoval, who is dating Kristen Doty at the time, her, Stassi, who is dating Jax, and Katie Maloney, who is dating Tom Schwartz. Season 1, Stassi is basically in charge of Sir, and they shame Sheena for fucking Eddie Cibrian. Stassi and Jax break up. They get back together. And then he admits to cheating on her. Season 2, Ariana, who is at the center of the current shitstorm, joins the cast. You can see the summary here of who she is. Anyway, Kristen thinks that Tom cheated on her with Ariana, and they both deny it. Meanwhile, Katie, who is like the most miserable person in the world, gets drunk in Mexico and let slip that Tom and Ariana have hooked up and that Kristen also fucked Jax. Stassi confronts Kristen. She and Jax already have a plan because they knew Stassi would ask about it. But it all unravels because, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, he admits it here. That they fucked while they were watching the movie Drive, starring Ryan Gosling, while Tom Sandoval was asleep in the other room. So then this whole scene happens. Stassi smacks Kristen in the face, and Sandoval punches Jax. Then at the reunion, it's revealed that so Sandoval had broken up with Kristen over this, and at the reunion, it's revealed that while they were together, Sandoval and Ariana did in fact make out in Las Vegas at the Golden Nugget in the pool, devastating Kristen. James Kennedy joins, and he was like friends with Sandoval, I guess, and then I don't remember the details, honestly. Starts dating Kristen. They have a very volatile relationship. And Kristen punches him in the face at one point, and they break up, and James becomes friends with Sandoval. Meanwhile, everyone is still working at Sir, and Kristen finds some girl on Instagram that claims she's hooked up with Tom, because Tom and Ariana are now together, and flies out Miami Girl to Sir while they're all filming, causes a huge scene. Kristen tells Diana, the manager, to suck a dick because she's screaming. Ariana believes that it's just a scheme because Kristen's crazy, blah, blah, blah. So, going into the next phase of the show, we've got Kristen, who is single. Stassi is single because Kristen is single because Jax and Kristen fucked, so they broke up. Stassi broke up with Jax because of this. Sandoval is now with Ariana. You have James, who is now broken up with Kristen and is single at this point. Shishu, my queen, is dating this guy who sadly like got addicted to opiates and like that's sort of tangential to everything. And Schwartz and Katie are still together, and we have Brittany, who is yet to be introduced, along with Lala and Raquel, aka Rachel. So Lisa, who is everyone's boss and is this like psychotic British woman, um, decides to start a restaurant with the two Toms, and they each pay her $50,000 to have a 5% stake each in this new restaurant called Tom Tom. Raquel, aka Rachel, joins the cast because she likes the show and she wants to be on the show, and starts dating James. Beauty queen because she used to compete in pageants. Here's the timeline. It's really not overly important, except they end up getting engaged, and Tom Sandoval pays $25,000 for an engagement party in the thick of COVID, and then they break up during a reunion. Okay, I'll give you some time to read over this summary of Sheena, the most iconic woman in the world. Okay, if you didn't get it all, you can feel free to pause. Um, the Toms decide to open their own restaurant, and it's a mess, and that led to uh, this idiot getting divorced from Katie. So, um, there was side drama because Stassi and Kristen called the cops on this like black side character, and it was like a whole racist issue. But they all get fired, and Mike Shea leaves the show because he is addicted to opiates and got divorced from Sheena, who ended up getting married to Brock, who abandoned his children in Australia to move to Los Angeles. Okay, then we've got this new era of Vanderpump Rules where, okay, these guys get divorced. These two are sober. Anyway, the point is, Tom and Ariana are by far the longest standing relationship, and no one would ever think that they would split up. A week ago, this happens. Tom and Ariana split up because he has been having a 7-month long affair with Raquel, aka Rachel. This is what went down. Tom was performing with his band. Ariana was there. She gets his phone, sees a video of Raquel fingering herself on it, and texts Sheena, who is at the same time in New York to film Watch What Happens Live with Raquel. And Sheena and Ariana have been Raquel's biggest cheerleaders this entire time. And so after they're done filming, they're at a bar or restaurant or something, and Sheena gets a message from Ariana, or wait, I can't remember the facts. Anyway, Sheena figures out what's going on and confronts Raquel, and Raquel admits that she's been fucking Tom for 7 months behind Ariana's back. And so Sheena, the Amazon queen of Azusa, slams Raquel into a brick wall and punches her in the eye, allegedly. So turns out, like, they've been doing this behind Ariana's back for months. They have matching lightning bolt tattoos. Tom dressed up as Raquel for Halloween. It's just like fucking insane. And then so you go back and there are just all these receipts of like Raquel's like insane behavior. And at the same time, on the show, there's been this storyline of Raquel and Schwartz wanting to hook up. Schwartz having just recently been divorced from Katie, and Katie's pissed obviously because her coworker is trying to like hook up with her ex-husband. But all this time, it's just been a distraction from Sandoval and Raquel's months-long affair. So when the news broke, it was James, of course, posting the TMZ article immediately. And essentially the whole cast, again, pause if you want to read all this stuff. The whole cast is pissed and wants to break Raquel and Tom over the coals. And Kristen's back in the mix. She's actually filming again, thank God. Ariana's brother was posting. Jax is back. It's just crazy. And the parallels, this is actually a really good point. The new Jax is Raquel. The new Kristen is Sandoval. The new Sandoval is Ariana. And the new Stassi is James. And just, again, more than I can possibly cover. Ariana and Katie's sandwich shop, though, I really hope that comes to fruition. Their revenge sandwich shop. Filming picked back up because of this. After this PowerPoint was put together, Raquel has gotten a restraining order against Shishu, and so the reunion filming is in question. God knows what's going to happen, but it's just been a total shit show, and there's been news breaking every hour of every day for the past week. It's a lot. It's a lot. So just have some sympathy for those of us involved in this story. We could use it. Anyway, feel free to ask questions. Or reach out at any time if you need some follow-up. So I hope this was informative, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you.